into the instant coffee you get out of the jar. What's maize? How do you get the sugar out of this? Let's try and chew one, see how hard it is.
I think I'll break my teeth off.
Hard?
Yeah.
Isn't it? How on earth would you turn something so hard into a cornflake? The trouble with breakfast is that you're always in a rush. You know what it's like. You've got the kids to feed, you've got to get ready for work. You certainly don't have time to think about where all your breakfast foods have come from. Most of us can't get inside a food factory, but if you could, you wouldn't see much, just miles of pipe and stainless steel vats. Well, I'm going to go back to basics to find out what they're really doing to our food. Inside this barn, I've set up my very own food factory. The inside of this barn may look like it's full of farmyard junk, but it's got everything I need to reveal the secrets inside supermarket food. Cornflakes, the instant breakfast. Simply open the pack and pour. We take them for granted and they stay fresh for ages. Cornflakes were only invented 100 years ago. Someone had to discover a recipe. It's weird, but what they found out is that to make cornflakes, they have to take out a whole load of goodness and then artificially stuff it back in. If I make my own cornflakes here in the barn, we'll see exactly why it's so important to do this. This is the starting place of cornflakes. They're made from maize, which is more commonly known as corn. Now, if I pull back the leaves on this here, I can expose these hard yellow kernels. And if I wanted to eat this, I'd have to pick it fresh and cook it. But for breakfast, we want something that's quick and easy and that can be stored in our cupboards for weeks. These are dried corn kernels. Okay. The first important secret to making a cornflake is what not to use. The kernel contains a tiny germ, which is the seed. While it's growing, it feeds off all the starchy material inside. The outer layer is the bran. For cornflakes, we don't want the bran. And that's the thing that helps you become quite regular on the toilet. The bran would spoil the cornflakes' texture. Now the next thing to get rid of is the germ. And in here are all the vitamins and the proteins. So you don't want that.